Hi everyone!
Hi everybody!
This is my friend Jean.
And this is my friend. We have good books today.
Yeah!
We always have good books. We are reading the Knuffle Bunny series by Mo Willems. If you remember our videos about Piggy and Elephant
And
or
the pigeon,
same author
Yeah.
as those books. We like him a lot.
Yeah.
Mo Willems is really great.
Right.
The main character is Trixie, and then her Knuffle Bunny, her stuffed bunny.
Comfort object.
Comfort object is sort of the technical word.
Yeah.
Stuffed animal, stuffed bunny. One of the great things about this book, he took photos in New York City and added the drawings to make the book.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Yeah.
So that's photos of real places with drawings for people.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, you can see. It's the real laundromat. Maybe cleaned up a little.
How clever.
Yeah, there are 3 books in this series, and we get to watch Trixie grow up.
Right. The first one is?
Knuffle Bunny. It's called a cautionary tale.
What does that mean?
Cautionary means if you caution someone or if you are cautious, it means to be careful. Cautionary tale is a warning.
Warning story.
Exactly.
But not very serious warning here.
It doesn't have to be. No, sometimes they want you to avoid something really dangerous, but this is not so much. And then this one, Knuffle Bunny 2, a little joke. 2 also, and then it's the second book. And this is a case of mistaken identity. You'll have to listen to find out what happens.
Right, very fun.
It's good. And then the third book in the series, Knuffle Bunny Free, an unexpected diversion. Divert means to go off the usual path, right? Like a detour is a diversion. So
there was a little change.
There was a little bit of a change.
Okay.
We're not going to tell you all about it. We're not going to give you any spoilers. But you loved this book. It made you cry just a little.
Yeah. It was so touching, you know, as mom to watch the little girl
grow up. Yeah. We don't want to spoil it, but when I got to the end of this book, I was very proud of our little Trixie.
Yeah.
She grew up very well. She's a sweetheart.
Jean cried as well. And actually, it was my first book made me, you know, cry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was reading this one to my first son.
Oh, sure.
While I was reading the story, I don't know, I just couldn't stop crying, and then Mangoes was like, "Oh, Mom, why are you crying?" I don't know. So proud of Trixie.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you all like these stories.
I think you will.
And then we want to talk a little bit about the comfort object.
You said your son had a teddy or a bunny?
It was Bunny, my friend handmade.
Ooh,
yeah, not me, but he loved that.
Yeah.
We travel abroad, he had to bring that. So we brought that to New York and Singapore, you know, wherever we went. He just liked to touch it, like the ear part, and then he just naturally, you know, get into
rubbed
sleeping.
the ears and
And then, I was happy to make him feel comfort.
In Korean culture, that's not so common.
Yeah, when I was young, I didn't have any kind of that stuff. Only my mom.
Comfort object.
My comfort object was my mom's hand.
Sure.
So, Mom, where's your hand? And then I was always looking for her hand. And then my first son, Mango, was looking for his bunny. Then my second one is looking for my...
For you.
Yeah, for you. And then what about you?
I remember having a stuffed monkey. I don't remember being really attached for a long time. maybe by kindergarten, I gave it up.
Oh yeah. So it really depends on the person.
It does.
Someone has really strong bond with
Sure.
the comfort object, and the others are not really, right?
On the other hand, I had a blanket on my bed through my whole childhood, and I took it to college with me.
Oh wow.
Even though
So
it was
the
very
blanket was-
thin
yeah.
and a lot smaller.
Wow. Oh,
I
cute.
know,
Yeah,
cute,
very
embarrassing,
interesting,
I'm not
isn't it?
sure.
Yeah,
Little
but
kids often
yeah.
have a blanket or a bunny or a bear
Yeah.
or a...
And especially teddy bear is the most common thing, right?
Probably.
Yeah, when I was in Australia, I lived with an Aussie family. We went to Bali all together, and then one morning, the family was so,
Upset.
yeah, and then very loud, like, where is it? Where is it? And then I was like, what?
Yeah.
And then, oh, the teddy. And then they looked very serious, and then they all went somewhere to look for teddy.
Ah, okay. So she had left it somewhere.
It was in the blanket.
Yeah.
Cleaning staff took them away
Sure.
all together, and then it was in the laundry room, like
Sure.
exactly same story as Knuffle Bunny.
Ah, okay.
But these things happen, and then at the time I wasn't really,
Like, why is everybody so
Yeah.
upset?
And then later I got to know about those kind of cultural things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah,
I
those
never
things
thought of
are
that as
very-
being a difference. But
yeah.
yeah, little kids get attached. It's a friend, they smell like home, they feel like home. Yeah.
So I hope this kind of story would help you to understand all the stories.
Absolutely. You'll see
Yeah,
they
it's
can be.
always good to know differences,
Yeah.
right?
I think so.
Okay,
See you next time. Enjoy
Bye.
Mo Willems.
yes, you should.
Knuffle Bunny, a cautionary tale by Mo Willems. It looks like they got married, and then they had a baby, and now the baby's a little bit bigger. Not very long ago, before she could even speak words, Trixie went on an errand with her daddy. Oh, I wonder where they're going. Maybe to do the laundry? Trixie and her daddy went down the street, through the park, past the school, and into the laundromat. Yes, they're going to do the laundry. Trixie helped her daddy put the washing into the machine. Did she really help him? It doesn't look very helpful to me. She was even allowed to put the money into the machine. Then they left. But on the way home, Trixie realized something. Do you think it's something good?
No.
I don't think so. Trixie turned to her daddy and said, "Aggle, flaggle, clabble." Do you know any little kids who talk like that? Where it's just nonsense? That's right, replied her daddy. We're going home. I don't think Daddy understood. Aggle, flaggle, clabble, said Trixie again. Blaggle, plabble, wumby, flappy. Snurp. Oh, she's very upset. Now, please don't get fussy, said her daddy. What does fussy mean?
Angry?
Yeah, or upset. Yeah. Well, she had no choice. Daddy didn't understand. Trixie bawled. Wah! She cried really loud and a lot. She went boneless. That means she didn't stand up by herself. She refused to move. So Daddy had to carry her, right? She did everything she could to show how unhappy she was. By the time they got home, her daddy was unhappy too. As soon as Trixie's mummy opened the door, she asked, "Where's Knuffle Bunny?" The whole family ran down the street, and they ran through the park. They zoomed past the school. They went really fast and into the laundromat. Trixie's daddy looked for Knuffle Bunny and looked and looked and looked, but Knuffle Bunny was nowhere to be found. Oh no. So Trixie's daddy decided to look harder. Oh, he's really gonna work now. Until Knuffle Bunny! Yeah! And those were the first words Trixie ever said. I think Knuffle Bunny is a good friend. The end.